Never answer voices coming from an unmarked grave. Leo walked by a cracked tomb every day on his way to school. It was old and worn, barely standing, and the ground around it was trampled and broken. One day, as he was walking past, he heard a voice. "Leo," he called out. Startled, he stopped and looked around. There was no one there. The voice seemed to have come from the tomb, but when he checked, it was just a pile of dirt and some old bones. Shaking his head, he continued on his way. The next day, the voice called out again, "Dig me out, Leo." Confused, he did as he was told and dug out the grave only to find a small box. Inside was a rusty key and a note that read, "I'm not in the ground anymore." Terrified, he ran home that night. As he was getting ready for bed, he heard a scratching sound. He froze. Was that the voice? Was it coming from under his bed? With shaking hands, he lifted up the bed and found the same box with the key inside. The key turned in the lock, and the voice said, "Let me out." Just then, the lights went out, and when they came back on, the box was gone. He searched everywhere, but it was nowhere to be found. Then he noticed something strange. The floorboards in his room were slightly ajar. They had been like this the whole time, but he hadn't noticed until now. Curiosity got the better of him, and he pushed them open. Underneath was a tunnel, dark and narrow, just big enough for him to fit in. He could hear the voice now, closer than before. "Come on in, Leo. It's your turn." With a flashlight in hand, he climbed down into the hole. On the other side, the ground was muddy and wet. He pulled his flashlight out and gasped. In front of him stood a large, dark shape. As he approached, he realized it was a coffin. The air grew colder and the voice whispered, "Finally, we can finally play together." He took a step back, his eyes wide with fear. Suddenly, the coffin lid flew open and a hand shot out, grabbing his ankle. Pulling his foot back, he stumbled and fell. The hand reached out again, this time pulling him closer. "Don't go," it pleaded. Struggling to free himself from its grasp, he kicked out and ran as fast as he could. He didn't stop running until he was far away from the tomb. Panting and scared, he turned around to see the hand reach out from the grave, pulling itself out of the ground. The voice cackled with glee. "You can't escape me, Leo. I'll find you. Buried secrets don't stay buried."